Okay, we do not have protective prism covers on the fluorescent luminaries on the garage ceiling. And judging from the wiring, once we get into the attic, I expect to see some different issues with
Can I come in?
Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you.
Thank you. You always make me feel so nice and welcome, warm and welcome. I almost forgot my own joke.
Okay. The door between the garage and the living space should have a self-closing spring on it. It should close automatically. That wasn't required when the house was built. It was. It's not required in this neighborhood. It is. We don't have to do it here. You should. Nothing has to happen, obviously. But most of the things you care about are on this side of the door. We might care about something over there, but most of the things, friends, family, pets, art, paperwork, investments, collectibles. We might have an antique car in here, but statistically, most fires start in the garage. Second most fires start in the kitchen. Or is it the other way around? We can't do a lot about the kitchen, but we can put a self-closing spring on this door. I get it. Closes all the time. Oh my God, it's such a pain carrying groceries in. I get it. And then screen doors. This one's got a closer on it. It's not going to keep the fire out. Screen doors are discouraged to use for garage pedestrian doors to the interior for exactly the same reason. This screen door encourages you to keep this door open in fair weather, and so you can breathe, all your handiwork. So you can sit here and inhale your bench work testing and all that thing. And no, you just shouldn't have that. We've got this thing called air conditioning. But this is about the garage overhead door. This is a garage overhead door video. Our optic sensors are a little too high. They shouldn't be any closer to the driveway than 6 inches. We have warning notices, pinch notices, spring tension notices on the corners, the outside corners of the first panel. First panel, second panel, third panel, fourth panel. We have those. Those are a good thing. We have a pull handle inside of the door. That's a good thing. We have a entrapment notice, a warning notice, a squash sticker, if you will. It shows a picture of somebody getting squashed right there. You're supposed to have that inside the door. That's a good thing. The manual door lock should have been decommissioned, and it was. It's not even present. Okay, so no manual door lock present. Our emergency release lever is not present. The handle should be a red rope with a handle. You can disengage the door in case of an emergency. We don't have that. Okay, when this home was built, the garage wasn't required to be GFCI, apparently. Apparently that's the case. And, so be it, if that's the case. But if this home was built today, it would all be GFCI protected. And the receptacle outlet for the door opener motor would be GFCI protected. This control switch is supposed to be a minimum of 5 feet from the door threshold. And we've obviously, I'm vertically challenged, I get that, but we've got, it's high enough to keep little hands from coming up. Now, this same notice over here on the door, or a similar notice, but an entrapment notice, a warning safety notice, should be posted next to the door switch. We don't have that. We don't have a safety notice on the door. We don't have an emergency pull handle, and our optic sensors are too high. So we have so far. Now, on my inspection agreement, including the inspection agreement that's posted on my website, and the inspection agreement that my client signed, we all agreed that I do not do block tests on garage overhead doors. All right, I made a business decision to do no harm. We are going to test it. We're going to test it with the optic sensor. I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof. All right. Does it work? It works. Courtesy light. Good thing. Look at that. Not much in the way of binding or anything. One of our courtesy luminaries is out. It's not working. I can see it's missing up there. Okay, so one of those. That's an interesting pin configuration for our emergency release. I don't even think the emergency release would even work in that. I don't know how to tell that it would. I know that it's wrong. Probably should be replaced. That part. They sell parts. So I made a business decision to do no harm with a block test. So I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof. I'm going to break the beam when the door's in the closing mode. The idea is that when I break the beam, it sets it into emergency reverse and saves everybody's life. Okay, so here we go. We're going to push this down. I'm going to dance across here with my flat feet. Zombie hoof. Safety reverse. We're good.